Hey, let's see. We are doing our, what number would this video be? This be our 9th video on the disciples. Because these next three, James, Jude, and Simon, there wasn't a whole lot on them, I figured we would do them on one video, this one. And that will leave us Judas, and then it'll leave us, I'll talk more about that on the next few ones, but we're going to do 3 on this one. The next 3 disciples we're going to be learning about are referred to as the little known. We will start off with James. The other James we already talked about was the elder James, which was John's brother. Some believe this James was Jesus' brother. He is mentioned when all 12 disciples are mentioned. His name always appears 9th in the order. The title James the Lesser or James the Little helps to distinguish him from the apostle James, son of Zebedee, who was part of Jesus' inner circle. James the Lesser may have been younger or smaller in stature than Zebedee's son, as the Greek word mikros conveys both meanings, less and small. While James the Lesser is one of the least known of the 12, we can't overlook the fact that each of these men sacrificed everything to follow Jesus. They gave up family, friends, homes, jobs, everything they were familiar with to answer Jesus' call. These were ordinary men who did extraordinary things for God. James's home was in Galilee. He may have been the one to write the book of James, that is unsure. And it said that he preached in Palestine and Egypt and was crucified in Egypt. Our next disciple was Jude, also known as Thaddeus or Labius. He was from Galilee. He is in the group called the Little Known. It says Jude and James, the Lesser, they're believed to have been brothers and might have been the brothers to Jude. They were brothers. Jude and James were brothers. And it said they might have been the brothers to Jesus. I want to add that the Bible does not confirm this and it don't deny it either. Also is believed to have wrote the book of Jude. I also want to mention this made 3 sets of brothers that were disciples. So you had Simon and Andrew, James the elder, and John, which was Zebedee's sons, the sons of thunder. And then you had James the Lesser and Jude. So it was 3 sets of brothers that were Jesus' disciples. Tradition says he preached in Assyria and Persia and died a martyr in Persia. Not a whole lot of information on Jude, but it does always mention him as Jude or Judas, not Judas Iscariot, to avoid identification with the betrayer of Jesus. And that leaves us with Simon, also called Simon the Cananean or Simon the Zelotes. He was also from Galilee in the group called the Little Known. There is also very little known about Simon. He is only mentioned by name in the list of apostles. We know he was one of the 12. There are 9 people named Simon in the New Testament. 2 of them are among Jesus' 12 apostles. Simon the Zealot, or Cananean, and Simon Peter. Judas Iscariot was the son of Simon Iscariot. Simon is the name of one of Jesus' brothers. Oh, yeah, I'm going over the list of Simons, by the way. A Pharisee named Simon invited Jesus over for dinner where a sinful woman famously poured ointment on Jesus' feet, which you can find that in Luke 7:40. You can find the one about Simon being Jesus' brother in Mark chapter 6, verse 3, and the one about Judas' dad being Simon in John 6:71. Simon the leper hosts Jesus' dinner in Bethany. You can find that in Mark chapter 14, verse 3. When Jesus was carrying his cross on his way to be crucified, a man named Simon from Cyrenian helped him bear his cross. I didn't put where you can find that, but I will try to add it in. Now, in the books of Acts, a man known as Simon the Sorcerer attempted to buy the power of the Holy Spirit from Peter. You can find that in Acts chapter 8, verses 9 through 24, which you can find about them helping Jesus carry his cross in Matthew, Mark, or Luke. When Peter had visions of unclean food, he was staying at Simon. He was staying at Simon the tanner's house, and that was in Acts chapter 9, verse 43. It does not mention where Simon died, it just says he was crucified. Well, that takes care of our next three, which would have been I obviously didn't have nothing together before I come in here. 9, 10, and 11. And that will leave Judas next week. And then after Judas, there's 2 more people I want to talk about. And these were people that were called after. These 2 men, after we talk about Judas, were chosen after the ascension of Jesus. And like I said, we'll get into them over the next couple weeks. And that'll have our series with the 12 disciples. Yeah, that is all. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not already. I love you all. Have a safe Halloween. And I will see you all next week. Love you. Bye.